Harbor again at Gordy Fine Art and Framing Company here in Muncie, Indiana, and we're back to our teddy bear postcards. Right now, the first choice we sort of have to do is decide how we're going to frame it. So we were thinking, looking at the palette choices that would have been available at the turn of the century in the early 1900s. And with mats at that time, there really wasn't a big palette. The palettes were grays, browns, beiges, and blacks. So when I think about framing these postcards, I sort of want to do something that gives a feel of the time period in which they were produced, which is 1907. So we were considering these palette of colors. We also wanted to consider the framing style that was occurring at the turn of the century. And at that time, frames in the home were really thin. They were thin frames with some decoration on them. But there again, they were just basically metallics, golds, silvers, so maybe some thin woods, not all the choices we have today. So when we started looking at what we wanted to do, we sort of settled on this gray. We thought this gray brings out the blues. It's a nice color to use with these postcards. And we've settled on this frame. I've always loved this frame. But this is a great frame, and these colors and frames and everything sort of work together to give a sort of a feel of a turn of the century feel to these postcards.